Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be talking about tofu. A lot of people don't know how to cook tofu. I eat tofu on a regular basis and it's really not that hard to cook, so let's get to it. So I buy the organic tofu that is super firm. If you buy the super firm, then you don't have to have it drained. You basically open the package. It does come in a liquid to stay fresh. So basically you just take your scissors, cut off the top, and then you're going to drain out that liquid because you don't need the liquid. So I'm just going to use my bowl here, and then I'm going to cut the packaging a little more. And basically what I'll have left over is the block of tofu. Now there are some tofus out there like silken tofu. That's going to actually be more like a liquid. And a lot of people will use those for smoothies or to make like a yogurt, something like that. But when I want to bake tofu, it's more like the consistency of like chicken or some kind of meat. It has a thicker texture. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be cutting the tofu before we place it on our parchment paper. And what I like to cut mine in sizes of would be just about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch thick, and it looks like a deck of cards. So you place that on a cookie sheet that is covered with parchment paper. And so you just continue slicing until you've sliced through the block. This has a spongy texture, but as you bake it, it gets even firmer and definitely has a little bit more chewy texture and less spongy feel to it as you eat it. So this is a higher protein because it's extra firm. So that's all you do with the cutting. As you can see, it looks like a deck of cards. I'm going to lay those slices out on my cookie sheet that's lined with parchment paper. And then all I do before I bake, right now I have preheated my oven to 350. So I lay all this on the sheet. I really like to eat tofu with a spicy rice. And I feel like for veggies that go with it, my favorite are asparagus or spinach. For some reason, those go the best. And then once I've laid them out on my cookie sheet, I'll take olive oil spray each one. Just a light spray. Flip them over. And I'll spray each one again. And really, the spray on this top part is so that when I put my seasonings, I really am a fan of this rosemary garlic seasoning, but there are veggie seasonings out there that are really good. I like to get them from Sam's or Costco. This particular seasoning, I'm just lightly putting a dusting on each piece. Now you do have to watch with your seasonings because they can be salty, so you don't want to put too much seasoning on. And basically that's it. I have my cookie sheet full of the tofu. Now it goes in the oven, and I like to set a timer for about 20 minutes. Okay, when that's done, I will show you the finished results. Hi everyone, as you can see, the tofu is done. It has been cooking on 350 for about 25 minutes. You can cook it on 375 as well for a little bit less, but the edges are browned, and as it comes out of the oven, it will cool and get a little firmer. Hope you enjoy.